Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sage and Soul Tarot. So we're going to be doing a Twin Flame edition reading. So I think I'm going to start doing these like once a month, because I know there's a few of you guys that are subscribed to me, and anybody that's new as well, that are on the Twin Flame journey. And so I think I'm just going to do these like once a month just to get, an idea of how this person feels about you, especially for you guys that are in separation from your twin. So yeah, make sure you guys take what resonates. You can also swap the energy. I will pull you guys' energy as well. You can also swap it if you need to do that. I will roll the dice as well to see possibly what this person's sign could be. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and see how this person is feeling. Spirit, could you please tap into the energy surrounding all my twin flames out there in separation? How does their twin flame feel about them, Spirit? Could you please connect to all of my twin flames, Spirit? How does the person that they're in separation, their twin flame, feel about them? How does their twin flame feel about them, Spirit? How does their twin flame feel about them, Spirit? How does their twin flame feel about them? How does their twin flame feel about them, Spirit? Two more cards, Spirit. How does their twin flame feel about them? Oh, okay. Okay. And how does the other twin flame feel towards this person? How does the other twin flame feel towards this person, Spirit? Okay. All right. Okay, so the first card the first card that popped out was the Death card. And it's definitely giving like twin flame vibes. This is a card of like transformation, rebirth. And so definitely can tell that this person is definitely going through it right now. This person could be going through a major transformation. A lot of times when you meet your twin, a lot of times it sparks an awakening. And so yeah, this person could be definitely going through an awakening, especially with the new moon that is today as well. But yeah, with this Death card, yeah, this person could definitely be going through some major changes right now with this Death card coming out. But yeah, in their energy, this person is not wanting things to come to an end. We got the Tower card in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this person ideally is trying to figure out how the hell they could stop this connection from coming to an end. So we do have this energy where we have this King of Pentacles in reverse and this and Knight of Cups in reverse. So some of y'all, your twin flame could have been, with this Knight of Cups in reverse, I get somebody that could be very much so like a player, somebody that, needs to grow up. This is a person that definitely needs to grow up. This is like a player, somebody that, they're not very serious, and a lot of times most twin flames, you're going to meet your twin flame when this person is, in needing of like not trying to, but they definitely need to like elevate themselves and they need to change their behavior. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with, your twin flame was definitely like very immature acting in this connection. And then we also have this King of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, some of y'all, your twin flame could have been like a person that they don't really have their stuff together, so that kind of would explain, most twin flames, like I said, when you meet this person, they don't really they're not where they're supposed to be. And so I get that vibe. Like, you probably met this person and this person was very childish acting, very immature acting. And, and possibly also in this connection, this person could have been trying to like rely on you too in this connection because they don't have their stuff together. But yeah, this King of Pentacles in reverse is going to be somebody that's ungrounded. They don't really have their stuff together. They're kind of all over the place. And so, yeah, they're aware of it. And so, yeah, there's this energy. We have this Two of Wands in reverse. So there's this energy where ideally I feel like this person wants to come towards you, but there is something that's kind of like preventing them as of right now. I will clarify, but yeah, and it could be because this person's going through a lot of changes right now. I get that. And then your energy towards this person is the Justice card. So, some of you guys want this person to come in and make things right. You can kind of be feeling some type of way towards this person for how the connection ended. A lot of times, most twin flames you're going to end off on bad terms. So I get that vibe. Like maybe you ended off on bad terms with this person. And, most likely this is the divine masculine and you're the divine feminine, whether you're male or female. But usually the divine feminine usually gets like, hurt usually the most because the divine masculine is usually the one acting kind of silly. They're the ones that need the most growth in this connection. And so, yeah, I'm kind of getting the energy. You guys can swap the energy as well. But, yeah, I'm getting this energy where you want this person to come in and make things right. That's what I'm getting. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and clarify you guys' energy with this Justice card here. All right. Spirit, why is the Justice card here for how they feel towards their twin flame spirit? Why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here? Ooh. Why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here? Why is the Four of Pentacles here, Spirit? Why did that come out? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you want injustice from your twin. I feel like in this connection, you view this person as very childish, which most twin flames are. Like when you meet this person, they're extremely childish acting. The way they handle things is very childish. And so, yeah, I just get this vibe where, I feel like they came into this connection also with this Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like this connection was very unstable. And I get this energy where, maybe this person wasn't wanting anything serious. They were playing a lot of games. I just get a very unstable connection that you were having with this person that like, with this person that was very like immature acting. And so you're wanting justice for this person on how they treated you. And so, yeah, there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of like, sleepless nights. So this situation has been keeping you up. Most twin flame journeys will do that to you though. Like that's, unfortunately, y'all, I know I have a twin flame and this journey is, it's one of those, it's supposed to like really like shape you. It's to help like really reshape you as a person. And so this like with you being in this energy, this Nine of Swords energy, you're really like redefining yourself and like, anything that any kind of thought of who you thought you were, this connection would like literally like drag you and wake you the fuck up, because that's the whole purpose of the connection, is to help you grow spiritually. And so, yeah, like I get this energy where you just feel like, man, like this person was very childish and the connection didn't probably go very far because of their childishness. And so this person has caused you, your twin flame has caused you a lot of like overthinking and like, and some of y'all could be very much so in this like beginner stage, because in the beginning stage, there's a lot of overthinking that happens. you know, like, because you're trying to make sense of this connection and everything. And so, yeah, I know as weird as it sounds, it's very much so normal. And so we also got this Four of Pentacles coming out. So there's this energy where, you know, you also feel like this person was very selfish. Most twin flames are. There's, especially the divine masculine, you know, and so you see this person as somebody that was very like sneaky and deceptive. You know, this person, you could just feel like this person is just totally like betrayed you. You know, that's what I strongly get. You know, where you feel like this person was not only selfish, but they were childish, immature acting. And it kind of just left you in a state where you've just been like overly thinking and like you trying to make sense of this connection and everything. I could tell. Let me clarify their energy. Spirit, why is this Death card here pertaining to their twin flame that's thinking about them? Why is this Death card here, Spirit? Why is this Death card here? Why is this Death card here, Spirit? Why is this Death card here? Yeah, so I feel like what it is, your twin is hoping that y'all can come up out of this situation one day. You know, with this Five of Pentacles, you know, I strongly feel like, you know, there's this thing where you guys didn't end on good terms. And so this person is hoping that like y'all can get past things. And with this Four of Cups in reverse, I get this energy where there's a lot of like unhappiness, you know, a lot of like, you know, kind of like, man, I fucked up energy, like kind of like beating themselves up about how they approach this connection. But you mean a lot to them with this World card here, you know. So I'm getting this vibe like where your twin flame is wanting to like complete out the cycle that you guys had and then start another cycle with you. And so, yeah, this person's in this energy where they're waiting on the right time. They're trying to figure out what they're going to say to you, you know, so that they can make that happen. Why is the Tower in reverse? Spirit, why is this Tower card in reverse? Why is this Tower card in reverse? Yeah, so they see you as a very much so valuable person. You know, they see you as a Nine of Pentacles, so you're a person that's very much so established. And honestly, I feel like a lot of times in twin flame journeys, it's going to be one twin that don't have their stuff together and then the other one that doesn't, you know. And I feel like this is how this person views you. They view you like in such a great light. You carry yourself well. You have your shit together. Like the Nine of Pentacles is a person that doesn't need anybody. And so, you know, you have everything to bring to the table. And they like that about you. And so, yeah, they definitely would like to fix this connection with you. You know, they would like to balance out this connection with you. But, yeah, they definitely see you in a good light. They do. They definitely do. Why is this King of Pentacles in reverse there? Why is this King of Pentacles in reverse? So, yeah. See, they know they're wrong. That's what it is. With this King of Pentacles in reverse, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like your twin flame definitely probably came into this connection probably not with the best intentions, you know. And this can be a person that's used to approaching their connections from like a very surface level standpoint. And so they've been definitely reflecting on their behavior. With the Six of Cups in reverse, they've been definitely thinking about the past a lot and about how they showed up. And so, yeah, there is a part of them with the Star card in reverse. I can't show you because she's naked, but they're kind of like, because they know that they showed up in the worst way, they kind of are like lacking the faith that they could possibly get you back. But yeah, there's just kind of like this energy where this person knows that, like, you know, I feel like they were kind of making you do everything in this connection. And so they're reflecting on that and they're thinking like, damn, like, I've just messed up things. Why is this Knight of Cups in reverse, Spirit? Why is this Knight of Cups? Ooh. Okay. Why is this Knight of Cups in reverse? Yeah, see. There's just more. I can tell at least, you know, at least in their head, this person is taking accountability for their actions. You know, with this Knight of Cups in reverse, they are very much so aware that they didn't show up for you. This is a person that was, you know, playing around, not being serious. And so I get this energy where they're trying to protect you. You know, they are very much so like burdened by the stuff that they've done to you. And so, yeah, with this Eight of Wands in reverse, like this person is, they're not coming towards you like right away because of the fact that they know that they've screwed up. It's almost like they're trying to protect you from what they've done, you know, because they know that they showed up like not in the best way. Why is this Two of Wands in reverse, Spirit? Why is this Two of Wands? Yeah, see, they're scared to come towards you too because of the fact that they know that they've hurt you. So, yeah, there's this energy where I can tell, like, your twin, they know they didn't treat you right. And they know that they broke your heart. And it seems like they're hoping that at one point, you know, you guys can, like, come up out of this situation. And y'all can, like, get back on track again. But, yeah, they definitely are missing you. I can tell in the energy. There's a lot of, like, I can tell that this person's going through some changes. And there's a lot of, like, reflective energy about what they've done. You know, they're seeing how valuable you were in this connection. I don't know if they probably expressed that, but, you know, at least, you know, this is how they're feeling. And so, yeah. Let me see what sign this person was. Spirit, what zodiac sign possibly was this person? We got Pisces. And we have Moon. So they can have Moon in Pisces or they could be a Cancer. So Cancer, Pisces. Any other zodiac sign? We have Scorpio. Then we have Saturn. So possibly they could have Saturn in Scorpio, or they could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. So Capricorn, Aquarius, or Scorpio. Any other zodiac sign? We have Taurus. And then we have Neptune. So they could have Neptune in Taurus, or they could be a Pisces. So double on the Pisces again. So Pisces or Taurus. Any other zodiac sign? We have Scorpio again, so double on the Scorpio, and then we have Jupiter, so Sag or Pisces. So heavy on the Pisces and Scorpio energy. So, or they could have Jupiter in Scorpio. So a lot of signs, y'all. Some of those can be in their big three as well. All right, well, let's see what else your twin wants to tell you. Spirit, what does their twin flame want to tell them? What does their twin flame want to tell them? What does their twin flame want to tell them? What does their twin flame want to tell them? What does their twin flame want to tell them? Oh. What does the twin flame want to tell them? You know, your twin flame could have had a little arrogance to them. I'm getting that vibe for some of y'all. Anything else, Spirit? Their twin flame. And then we have, okay. We have, my life is a mess right now. So, you know, that could be why. With the Death card, this person is going through a transformation. I could tell. And then we have, I long for your kiss. Then we have, I am the man. So yeah, this card actually popped out when I was shuffling the deck. So it came back out. So yeah, some of y'all, you know, your twin flame could have been kind of like arrogant, you know, walking around thinking they all that. I'm sorry, I know it's a little bit bright. Then we have, is it over? Then we have, am I blocked? So I don't know. Some of y'all, I don't know if you blocked your twin flame because you're upset at them, or, you know, maybe you blocked them on social media, or they're just wondering if they are blocked. And then we have, I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. And then we have, I'm afraid to lose you. Then we have, I can't let go of you. The way I have treated you was wrong. So yeah, at least this person's acknowledging the fact that they did you wrong. And then we have, I can't take it anymore. So, you know, I get that vibe, like with that, I can't take it anymore. Like this person's kind of like tired of the fact that you guys are in separation. Spirit, anything else your twin flame wants to tell them? Anything else their twin flame wants to tell them, Spirit? Okay, so we got, I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused you. Didn't deserve any of it. So, they're sorry. Then we have focused on money. I'm currently focusing on career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. So that's good. So they're working on themselves. Then we have ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. So yeah, a lot of times, y'all, you know, this is giving like runner vibes, you know, the twin flame kind of like disappearing on you, you know. And that's part of the journey. I know it's just like, it's crazy, but especially your divine masculine, they have to learn their lesson, you know. And they're the ones that have to go through. They're like very far behind on their spiritual journey. And so like when you meet them, you're more further along than they are. And so I know it's just, you know, what it is like you scare them. It's like because of the fact that you're so like further ahead of this person. And so they run from the connection. And then we have attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love to feel wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. So yeah, for some of y'all, this is a person that, you know, they need a lot of attention, and which is why that would explain that night of Cups in reverse. You know, somebody that was a player, somebody that, you know, is always in other people's faces, you know, a heartbreaker. And then we have, will you listen? There are so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Let's see what else they want to say. Spirit, anything else their twin flame wants to tell them when it pertains to this connection? Anything else their twin flame wants to tell them, Spirit? I think I said that. Anything else? Okay, so we have, you're the only one I see. Then we have, I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. Then we have, I miss you more and more every day. And then we have, I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. So yeah, they definitely do feel remorse. So if some of y'all are wondering, you know, if this person, if your twin is feeling like bad for what they did. We got a lot of cards that said that. Because we have that I'm sorry card that came out as well. Then we have, I want to break this no contact. So yeah, they definitely want to talk to you. Spirit, let me see if there's anything else. Spirit, anything else? Any messages of love when it pertains to this connection? Actually, no. I'm going to pull it from a different deck. Pull some naked truths. Spirit, any naked truths from their twin flame? What does their twin flame want to tell them? What does their twin flame want to tell them? What does their twin flame want to tell them? What does their twin flame want to tell them? Whoa. Okay, I can't take all of those. What does their twin flame want to tell them, Spirit? Anything else? So we got, I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. So, yeah. I get that this person, they definitely want to talk to you. There's a lot of energy showing that they would like to talk to you. And then we have, this was a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. And then we have, I'm only staying here for my kids, nothing else. I'm making my way out. So, you know, maybe your twin, sometimes there's twin flames that actually like meet their twins and they're like in a full-blown relationship. That happens too, you know. I don't know if that's your case, but take it as it resonates, you know. You know, this person could have kids. I don't know, something involving kids. You know, maybe this person is living with somebody that has kids, or I don't know, y'all. Take what resonates. Then we have, I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. And then we have, I love variety, but there's something about you I just can't resist. And then we have karmic partner interference. So yeah, you know, definitely could have been dealing with a karmic aside from this connection. All right, well, let me see what's coming towards you guys in love. Spirit, what is coming towards my twin flames? In love. What is coming towards my twin flames? What is coming towards my twin flames in love? So, I do feel like your twin flame is going to reach out to you at some point. We got this Page of Swords here. This person is definitely like very much so antsy about reaching out to you. With this Page of Swords, like your twin definitely wants to reach out to you. And so there's this energy where they are there's a lot of sadness surrounding you and this connection. I feel like they deeply miss you. With this Five of Cups here, they deeply miss you. And so I do feel like there is a bit worry though, because they feel like maybe some of you guys might have not spoken to your twin flame in some time. You know, could be a couple months, you know, a year or so. And so there's this energy where this person's just hoping that like if they reach out, like they're worried that there's, you know, there's not going to be a spark to this connection. Like y'all not going to have the same like chemistry that you had when you guys first met each other. You know, I get like a lot of worry that, you know, especially with this Ace of Wands in reverse, like they feel like it might be too late, you know. So yeah, they're sad. So yeah, at some point they're planning on reaching out to you. They are. Well, let me pull you guys some personal messages to see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, what do you want my twin flames to know when it comes to their journey, their twin flame journey while they're in separation? What do you want them to know? What do you want them to know? Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, so we got recognize relational wounds. Not every scar came from cruelty. Some came from absent silence or unmet needs. Name what hurt you. So, you know, that's kind of just giving like working through, you know, maybe you have some childhood trauma, some things that, you know, you have not healed yet from. That Spirit is wanting you to kind of still work through. And then release past wounds. Old wounds hold your energy hostage. Let go of what no longer serves you and make space for healing. So it's just giving more healing energy. You know, that's what really the twin flame journey is about, y'all. You know, it's about healing. It's about evolving and becoming the best version of yourself. I know it's hard. I know. Definitely it's hard. But, you know, if anything, look at this situation, because everybody doesn't have a twin flame. You know, this is the opportunity for you to evolve spiritually and become your best self. You know, don't look at it as like, why me? Yeah, it's going to suck in the beginning, but you're going to come out a totally different person in the end. And then we also have accept your destiny, embrace the unfolding of your journey. Trust that each moment is leading you to your true path. So, yeah, that kind of, you know, sums up the fact that, like, you know, accept why you met this person. You know, you met them for a reason. And then pull you guys one more message and pull you a message from the universe. Spirit, anything else for my twin flames? What else do you want them to know? One more message for them on their journey. What do you want them to know, Spirit? Okay, so we got, if you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus on your mindset, on all that you want, on all that you want to attract in your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. All right, y'all. Well, that's what I got for you. So yeah, it seems like at some point, you know, you probably will be hearing from your twin. I'm getting, you know, this person, they want to communicate with you. So, but I say in the meantime, focus on yourself, because that's what the journey is about. And yeah, if this resonated, let me know in the comments. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, y'all.